What's up, y'all? Man, don't that dish look super good? Yeah, I know, right? So if you want to learn how to make this dish, salmon, asparagus, and potatoes, man, you should totally finish watching this video. First things first, you gotta wash those hands, honey, because coronavirus! And we ain't got time for that. So let's go in and wash these hands so we can get to cooking. Okay. So the things that you're gonna need for the first part are the potatoes, the cutting board, and a knife. So, and you also need, I reuse and recycle a lot of these, so you want to get this as well. And you want to get olive oil. I like this version, as well as the the cumin, black pepper, and garlic pepper, which is, I'll explain all that portion later. But for the potatoes specifically, you want to use the olive oil portion first. You want to go ahead and put it at the bottom of the box. And then you're going to use some garlic powder, black pepper, and some salt. So I'm not the best cutter, but whatever. Who cares? So I'm just gonna wash off the potatoes. I'm just gonna cut and place them in the bucket. Alright, honey, we gotta speed this up because I'm basically doing the same thing over and over again. Just cut potatoes in half. I know my cutting is not the greatest. And you just put those potatoes right in that bucket. Now you're going to get the garlic powder. The garlic powder. And you're going to put it over the potatoes. And you're going to get the black pepper. You want to make sure it tries to get all covered. And the salt. Then the top. Okay, so then just the top on it like that. And you're just gonna shake it, shake, shake, shake it. Oh, shake it like a Polaroid picture. I was going to put Outkast in the background of this, but, I'm not trying to get copyright infringement, so enjoy the tunes. Shake it, shake, shake, shake it like a Polaroid picture. Get on the floor, yeah. You know what to do. And you want to make sure it's basically covered, okay? So you want to see that the olive oil is dispersed all over, as well as the pepper and the garlic powder. I'm going to make sure it's fully immersed in that, okay? So I'm going to put just a little bit more garlic powder and pepper just to add it, make sure it has a little spice in it. So just got to add that in there just a tad, not too much, because you don't want to eat salt. So just a little tad of garlic pepper and then just a little pepper, okay? And we're going to shake it just a little bit more. Well, back to the tune. Shake it, shake, shake, shake it. Oh, shake it, shake, shake, shake it. You know what to do. Hey, y'all. Okay. So, good and nicely covered. So now, we are going to transfer those into my cooking pan. Put them nice. Put them over here. Back to the tune. I'm just being honest. Oh, I'm just being honest. No exception. So why you? Oh, why you? You know you're not happy. Then you're gonna do the same thing over again for the rest of them. So this is what it should look like. And you want to have a little bit of base of olive oil at the bottom of the pan, which you can see right here. And see how beautiful and yummy they look? Okay. So you also want to put the oven at 450 degrees and just place it in here. I usually like to put
Honey, I had to speed this up because I could not find my aluminum foil for nothing. Okay, so just put the aluminum foil on there and put it in the oven, honey. Then put the timer, and then I couldn't remember how to put the timer on because there's so many buttons on that microwave, and I'd rather just use my phone. But I'm obviously using my phone to record, so whatever.
So while I'm waiting on the potatoes, I'm gonna go ahead and at least wash and skin the salmon really quickly because that's like the easiest part to cook. And this time I'm actually gonna keep the skin on the back of it because my mom says that it keeps the moisture of the salmon. So I'm gonna actually keep the skin on the back of it. I'm just going to wash it off. I'm going to place it in here until I'm ready to actually cook it. Okay, so now that we have the salmon nice and clean, we're going to make the sauce, and we're going to get 1 tablespoon of each. So we're going to use olive oil, and we're going to place it in this container. Do 1 tablespoon olive oil twice. Also going to do kind of like eyeball. Sometimes I don't, but it should have probably put the pepper here, and I'm gonna put a tablespoon of this. Put that in there, and we're gonna add some brown sugar.
So this what you're seeing me do right here. I'm just taking the sauce that I made, or the seasoning, and I'm just spreading it over with the spoon. I take my time and do it good because I wanted to have a lot of flavor. So I really like for it to be completely covered with the seasoning that I like, that you guys just saw. So right here, I'm just waiting on the salmon to marinate so it can be all juicy. And I'm going to go ahead and cut this asparagus real quick while I'm waiting on that to marinate a little bit.
Cut the ends off, and then of course wash them.
tired of Sherry's radio, but I found me some little cheap free 99 music. So get ready to listen to it, honey, while you watch me cut this asparagus.
So you want to place them all like this, and then after you do that, you want to just put some olive oil over them like this. Have them good and coated. And then I'm going to take some of these out and put it in a separate pan. I'm just trying to show you what it's supposed to look like. And then I'm going to use the Creole Tony seasoning, and I'm just going to cover it with it. I don't put too much because it can get a little spicy if you put too much, but you want to make sure the olive oil is on all over it so the seasoning can stick better. See how nicely coated that looks? That's how you want it to look. Okay. So then I'm gonna separate these because I don't want them to be too on top of each other, and I'm gonna place them in the oven with my salmon when they're ready. Okay. So the potatoes are about ready to come out. Got like a minute left on the timer. And they look, probably put them in a little bit longer because they don't look as brown as I like it. You want them to be a little bit more crispier, but this is what they look like. You want to be a little bit more browner. Some of them got, but not all of them, so I'm gonna put them back in the oven. And then I'm gonna go ahead and put the salmon. See, you want to let it sit a little bit so give it like a nice little bronze color. And we're, oh, I forgot to put the foil over it for the first 15-30 minutes. Put this in here. And then we'll put some of the asparagus in here. I think they're okay. They can be on top of each other. That's okay. Put them on the side. Let them sit for about 20 minutes. Okay, during the little interval, I went ahead and pulled out the asparagus, and they look super tasty. And the potatoes are already done. And I went ahead and turned off the oven because the salmon is ready. Okay.
By the way, I forgot to
that's
tell you to
basically
add
it.
parsley on the salmon. That's what's the green stuff.
Super, super good. And the potatoes and the asparagus.
Well, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you come and watch the rest of my videos. See you guys later.